Look, y'all, I'm just in my own camera. I ain't got no cameraman yet. I'm getting me a cameraman one day and a video editor. Boom.
There's no way I could ever go vegan. I'm not about to spend the rest of my life eating rabbit food.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all my vegans, veganettes, and not so vegans across the globe. It's your girl Abeje TheAtre, and welcome back to another episode of Cause It's Vegan. I gotta eat it. So guys, today we are getting into someone else's recipe, and I am super excited. Can you guys guess who it is? Well, actually, if you saw the thumbnail, then you already know what it is. But it is Tabitha Brown's deviled egg recipe. All of y'all know that Tabitha Brown is absolutely amazing. The stuff she be making be on point. I'm still trying to get her seasoning, but when I wanted to go buy it, it just so happened to be sold out. So make some more. But anyway, today we are making her deviled egg recipe. Of course, the video I found, there are no exact measurements. Y'all already know Tabitha Brown don't really do measurements. She just be led by the Holy Spirit, right? So I'm going to try to measure things out and let you know my thoughts. The final measurements will be put in the description below, so that if you want to make it, then you can. For those who are set on having exact measurements, I will try to give you some. So anyways, I've got all of my ingredients and everything here right beside me. I've had my pickles in a pickle jar actually for over 24 hours. And I didn't use white button because I had baby bella mushrooms left over, but you know, I feel like it'll still be fine. They just won't be as white looking like eggs. Also, so one of the very first things in her video is, of course, to get all of your ingredients. So with me, I've got my can of garbanzo beans, which I actually put on the stove to boil for like 10 minutes because I've blended up garbanzo beans before and I want to try to get the mixture as smooth as possible. That's not something that was in her video, but that's something that I personally want to do, so I'm doing it. I've got my mushrooms in the pickle juice. I've also got all of the seasonings that she said to get, which was garlic powder, a little bit of salt. We need some dill. I've also got the kala namak. I've got black pepper, the paprika to sprinkle on top, and then even when it comes to the wet ingredients, I've got my Hellmann's vegan mayo. Y'all, this is like my favorite mayo ever, like no lie, Hellmann's. And then I've got my Sweet Pickle Relish, and I don't have regular mustard, at least I don't think. Let me go look for the regular. Y'all, look at this. My mom used to fuss at me and be like, did you look at or did you look through? Let me show y'all this right here. Mustard. Okay, so in the video that I watched where she actually let Chance try them, he had asked why it was so wet, like so juicy, and she said that's because she took the mushrooms right out of the pickle jar, so they didn't strain or anything. So what I'm going to do is take the pickles out and go ahead and just toss them into my strainer. All right, you guys, so it's been about 5 to 10 minutes since I put my garbanzo beans on the stove. I've got my NutriBullet. I got my Ninja. Look, y'all, I've had a NutriBullet for so many years, and I keep calling my Ninja a NutriBullet. I know my Ninja mad. So of course, with me having heated my garbanzo beans, when I'm done making this mixture, I am going to put it in the refrigerator for a while so that it can cool down and then come back and try it, because I've never had hot deviled eggs, but I mean, the devil's already in the name. We don't need to make the recipe any hotter. But let's go ahead and blend it, you guys. All right, y'all, so I done got this stuff blended. All right, so the first thing she says to add after we've put it in a bowl is to add mustard. So I'm looking at the video and it looks like maybe 2 tablespoons of mustard. Yeah, I'm gonna say one to 1.5 tablespoons of mustard. That all depends on you. Then she added some mayo. Okay, so then get you a decent sized spoon. All right, that's how big mine is right there. Goes up to that line that's halfway. That's 1 spoonful, 2 spoonfuls, 2.5 spoonfuls of mayo. Let me show y'all what it look like right now. Look like that in a bowl. See that? Yes. Now we have to add sweet relish. Again, there really is no measurement for this. but I'm gonna assume 2 tablespoons. Matter of fact, I'm just grab a tablespoon. There go 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Yep. So now it's time to add the dill, and it looks like it's sprinkled on there good. It ain't heavy, but it ain't light. 1 teaspoon. Yeah, maybe 1.5 teaspoons. So the next thing she adds, always to everything, y'all, garlic powder. Probably put it on the ice cream too. No, I'm playing. And I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Now I know in another video I've seen her say to add black salt, but you don't gotta add too much. So honestly with this, I think I'll add half of a teaspoon. I don't know, I'm scared. So I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon. And if it ain't eggy enough, then I add some more Kala Namak. I ain't see her put it in this video. All right, now she just said to stir it up real good. There we go. It smells so good. Look at, I'm just in my own camera. I ain't got no cameraman yet. I'm gonna give me a cameraman one day and a video editor. Boom. All right, so now we're just adding a little salt, adding a little pepper. With those, you kind of get it how you want. I'm literally just gonna take like a pinch of my sea salt, put it in there. When it comes to my pepper, I'm gonna just sprinkle it over the whole top. It ain't gonna be like thick, but let me show you. I just sprinkled it over the whole top. Mix it up. All right, so I done pretty much stirred this stuff up good. What I'm gonna do, even though I know it won't necessarily taste the way it's supposed to since it's warm now, I'm gonna taste it just to see if the flavor is right, and if it is, then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. So let's see. Let me try it. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. This it. Let me put this in the refrigerator. All right, you guys. So I am officially back. I've waited for approximately like 30 minutes to an hour. Actually, it was closer to an hour because I got busy doing other stuff to allow that mixture to cool down. But now I have created my plate. There you go. There you go, y'all. Look at that. Don't that look so good? Oh my gosh. All right, now what's most important is if it tastes good. So let's see. The only thing I want to say is that I did add 1 more small spoonful of mayo to the mixture, and just like another small tablespoon of pickle relish. Anyway, the full measurements will be in the description below. So here we go. I'm gonna get this small one right here. Oh, I was excited. Oh, what? Really? Hold up. No. For real, for real. Like, just like it. And this mushroom, this tastes like the part of the boiled egg. Legit. Hold up. It didn't even feel like it. I'm gonna wipe my mouth, y'all. I don't think nobody would be able to tell the difference. For real. My God. This is amazing. The texture, just right. The mushroom, just right. The yolk, just right. It really don't get no better than this, y'all, for real. The thing that is so cool is that I'm only imagining if you get white button mushrooms, that it would be even cooler, at least to the eye. You know, they're white. But even if you decide to use baby bellas, you'll be just fine either way. But this right here, so good. So I just made this whole mix, and I'm so happy. This whole thing to myself, because my husband don't like deviled eggs. Just slap. Look at the mushroom. Y'all see that? I'm gonna finish this. Okay, so if you was wondering if Tabitha Brown's recipe for deviled eggs was really tasting like deviled eggs, I kid you not. I promise you, it tastes just like it. Now I know as a vegan, there are some things that my taste buds have adjusted to. So in some cases, something might taste like chicken or taste like this to me, but to somebody else, they're still able to distinguish the difference. With this is deviled egg. Ain't no question. So if you are not plant-based and you try this recipe, you won't know the difference. You won't know. I promise you won't. And if you do, I don't know how. Or maybe your mind just telling you it's different. And so you feel like there's a difference because it's not the regular eggs and all that stuff. But anyway, y'all, this was really good. If you love deviled eggs, make this recipe. But always make sure that you love peaches and all the sneeches.